Jai Gaur Shri Radharamano Vijayate. Riya, can you hear me clearly, beta? Akshat, can you see me clearly? I welcome you all to the English class of Nimaipathshala, wherein we teach Sutra, Stotra, and Shastra. But before we start with the main course and schedule of the class, we'll first extend our prayers and gratitude in the lotus feet of our one and only beloved Sri Radharaman Lal. So quickly, we'll do Mangla Charan, and then today we all are going to study. Yes, today we are going to do Bhagavad Gita also. We'll do the next two shlokas of Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam, and we'll conclude the class with an absolute phenomenal story. So before we start the class, please fold your hands, meditate on the lotus feet of Sri Radharaman Lal and sing with me. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranatah Kleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwotpattyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha Shri Ramaya Vayam Namaha Shri Gauraya Vayam Namaha Vandeham Shri Gurau Shri Utapad Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijan Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitanshah अहो भाग्यम गौरमार्गानुवर्तिनां देवो राधारमन्यत्र यद्गुरुर्गुणमञ्जरी पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्री राधा रमण लाल की श्रीमन चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय श्री श्री गोपाल भट्ट गोस्वामी जी महाराज की जय संपूर्ण गुरु परंपरा की जय षड गोस्वामी पाद की जय सभी भक्त वैष्णव वृंद की जय 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 श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे श्याम निताई गौर हरि बोल गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधुभ्य एव च पतिता नाम पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. The reason of me taking oxygen inside and exhaling carbon dioxide every day, the sole reason for me to do everything in my life, the sole motivation whose smile matters the most for me, I extend all my love in the lotus feet of my Isht, my everything, Sri Radharaman Lal. I extend my complete surrender in the lotus feet of my Sadgurudev Maharaj and immense love to all of you. So, we have been not taking the academic class from some time. Every week we used to have something or the other question answers, and then Maharaj ji came and something happened. So today we are going to go ahead with the Bhagavad Gita and Vishnu Sahasranam. Today's class is precisely in English for all those students who are in foreign countries or who wants to take the class in English. But the Sundays and Tuesdays class that we have are in Hindi. So if by chance anybody has joined today's class thinking that's going to be in Hindi, Monday is an English class. So you can rejoin us tomorrow, same time for the Hindi version of the same class. So till now we have done 25 shlokas of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 9. Am I right? could be wrong as well, but my team has sent me only those shlokas. So that's what I'm going to teach you all today. So chapter number 9, shlok number 26, we are going to start with. But before we start, I have already disclosed all of you that in October, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th of October, we are having Nimaipathshala annual camp in Kashi, Banaras. So you all are invited for that. But because we have the camp in October, every year we organize a 1 month Shlok marathon in which 30 days from 15th of March till 15th of April, you will be getting one shloka at each on your Instagram channels and your communities and the YouTube channel. And you have to learn that one shlok every day. On 16th of April, after 1 month, we are going to have an examination. And on the basis of those examinations, the first 21 students who will qualify are going to get complete scholarship of the Kashi camp. So the entire food, entire accommodation, and internal traveling will be sponsored by Nimai Pathshala. Nimai Pathshala's biggest motivation is to make all the children learn the Shastras. That's the only goal, only motivation we have. That is why, like last year, we had only 10 scholarships. But I was very sad because I knew a lot of children learn. And being a mother myself, I thought that next year, Radha Ramanji, please bless me with a state wherein I can, do save of 21 scholars. And this time, by the grace of Radha Ramanji, I've saved enough to pay for 21 children of mine. So please, you all must get very much motivated and learn, because trust me, it makes me feel very, very proud. Then Maharaji speaks a shlok and says, Nimai Pachala, complete the shlok. And I feel that at that time, it's not the examination of all of you, it's actually my examination that Radha Ramanji takes and how you are as a teacher. Now, see, nobody knows or everybody knows. So I really request you all must give your best to learn, and aage rest, it's all wish of Radha Raman Lal. So chapter number 9, shlok number 26. It is a very, very important shlok because it clearly states that what is that eternal thing that Thakurji wants from us. So that shlok is going to reflect on your screen. Please read the shlok very, very carefully with me. Just a moment. 20. Yes, 20 number. All my shloks are haphazard. Sixth. Yes. I will really appreciate, like we always try to learn the important shlokas of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So this is also one very important shlok. If possible, you all must learn this as well. So that will always keep you motivated. That Radha Raman Lal doesn't get impressed by probably the big gifts or maybe the big things that you do in your life. The things that are easiest and involve no cost is actually what Radha Raman is expecting from you. So shlok says, पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्त्युपहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः. पत्रं पुष्पं फलम and toyam यह मे भक्तया प्रयच्छति तत् अहम bhaktyupahritam ashnami prayatatmanah. First, I'll do the Hindi अनुवाद and then I'm going to explain the श्लोक to you in English. यह जो कोई भक्त में मेरे लिए भक्तया प्रेम से पत्रम पत्र पुष्पम फल तोयम जल आदि प्रयच्छति अर्पण करता है प्रयतात्मन उस शुद्ध बुद्धि निष्काम प्रेमी भक्त का भक्त्युपहृतम प्रेम पूर्वक अर्पण किया हुआ तत् वह पत्र पुष्प आदि में अहम सगुण रूप से प्रकट होकर प्रीति सहित खाता हूं. So Bhagwan has given, 4 things that Bhagwan is saying here are important, and these 4 things are patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam. That means patram means the leaves. Patram pushpam means flower. Phalam, fruit. And payam is water. Patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam. And toyam is water. So Bhagavan is saying somebody who offers me the leaves, the fruit, the flowers and water, I accept that thing from those people and give them my love in return. But there are two conditions to offering all of this. Two very, very hidden and important things. First thing, Bhagwan is saying, Patram, Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam, Yome, Bhaktaya Prayachati. Bhaktaya. Who is that person from whom I accept all these four things? People speak these four things in ahankar. God doesn't want any. He just want patram pushpam phalam toyam. No, no, no. He accepts patram pushpam phalam toyam only from those people who are his bhakt, who are in love of Shri Radharaman Lal, who are attached to Shri Radharaman Lal, who are offering all those things to him out of love. And tadaham bhaktyupahritam ashnami prayatatmana. And that offering is also, why is he offering? Because he wants something in return. You know, we people are so foolish sometimes that we offer to God and say, Radharaman Lal, you know, I'm offering you this, 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 this. You should never be very proud of offering whatever you're offering to Thakurji. Why? Because what is there that you have generated in this world that belongs to you and you're giving to him? Today, Maharaji was reciting the story of Mitra Sudama and Thakurji. So Maharaji was saying that Sudamaji gave 3 handful of tandul to Thakurji, and in return, Thakurji gave the wealth of 3 lokas to Sudamaji. And everybody thinks that Sudamaji was so lucky. Just 3 handful of tandul and 3 lokas of wealth that he has got in return. Thakurji is so great. But today Maharaji gave a very beautiful vision to it that, Sudama's giving 3 handfuls of tandul is still much more elevated than Thakurji giving the wealth of 3 lokas. Why? Because those 3 handful of grains, tandul means grain means that, when you have rice and when you take the rice away from the plant, it has a brown covering over it, and you have to take off that brown covering, and from inside of that brown covering the white rice comes. So when Damaji had to go and meet Thakurji, so he went to his wife and said that, go and get something to give to my friend. When I'll meet Krishna, what will I give? So, Sheila ji went inside. She saw that there was nothing in the house. So she said, oh, what should I give? What should I give? So she went to her neighborhood. And there was one lady, she said that, my husband is going to meet Krishna. So I want to give something. So can you please give me something? I will give it back to you. So that friend of Sushila ji said that, if you would have come like half an hour back, I had I had few kgs of rice that had come to me for getting the rice separated from his cover. But I separated that rice. I took out handful of them for my usage. I cooked them and I had it. But now I am left with nothing but the only outer covering of that rice, which is of no use. So Sushila ji said, no problem, give me that only. So that outer covering of rice, which even Sudama did not have, he borrowed it from somebody and gave it to Krishna. Something that something that he couldn't even afford himself, he borrowed it and he said, I will pay you with something more than this, but please give me this because I want to give it to Krishna. And what did Krishna give? Krishna gave what is very easy for him to give. For Sudama ji to give tandoor is a bigger deal than Krishna giving so much of wealth to Sudama, because Krishna had all of it and Sudama had nothing with it. So Bhagwan is saying it's the same way, like if it's Riya's birthday and I go to Riya, happy birthday. So Riya says, thank you. I said, Riya, can you give me some money? She gave me the money. I turned back, put it in an envelope, gave it back to Riya and said, happy birthday, Riya. Riya will be like, are you crazy? For me, You coming for my special days enough. You don't have to do this drama of taking the money from me and giving my money back to me and appreciating me that, see, I'm giving you so much of money. That's what we do. Radha Ramanji, I'm going to offer, this to you. Please, accept my this desire. Thakurji says, Dairi ke, all of this, who has given you all of this so that you can give this further to me? It's Radha Raman only. He is the only man who has given birth to this entire Prakriti, right? So Bhagwan is saying, Bhaiya, don't do all of this drama in front of me. If you are in love with me, Bhagwan only, today only, there were few girls who have taken Diksha from Maharaj. And when they sat down for Diksha, so there was one more person who had come prepared for Diksha. He had got some gifts for Maharaji, some sweets for Maharaji, and got one envelope also. And those three girls who sat in that hall for taking Diksha had only one feeling in their heart, that they belong to Radharamanji. And they want to be his, and that's it. So the moment they sat, and the funny part is, today we are having not just the, um, from where do you do this? चलो हम ऐसे दिखा देते हैं. So these girls are sitting right here with me. So see, whatever I speak, it is from the real example. So don't think that Maya, sometimes just to make us understand, cracks some hypothetical example. No, no, no. So they sat down, and the moment Maharaji came and he was sitting there, and they were like, that other person who had come prepared took out the dabba, the mithai ka dabba, the sweet box, took out the envelope, took out one patka, and they looked at him like, and they came running to me, Ma, give me an envelope. मैंने कहा, why do you need an envelope? We have to keep Lakshmi ji to keep Maharaj ji. मैंने कहा, why you want to give Lakshmi to Maharaj ji? Ma, they all have got Lakshmi ji. We have got nothing. We are not prepared. And I just laughed at them. I just relax, be very easy. In Diksha, you have not come to give something to JJ. It is the place where you should come empty so that JJ can give you that mantra. JJ can give you that tilak. JJ can give you that kanthi. And now when you are fully decorated, Diksha is a day when Gun Manjari ji decorates you in the interest of Radharaman Lal. She knows what kind of attire, what kind of aura, what kind of, you can say the entire existence is that existence from which Radha Raman gets attracted. So I told him, you don't worry, you just sit there, and just if you are in love with Radha Raman, that's all you need for Diksha. They sat down, Diksha happened, and I told them, I'm telling you, the moment he's going to give something, they're just going to distribute it right in front of you. And the moment though that person who came ideally very prepared, he gave that box of sweet and everything, JJ, I just touched it and said, okay, take it away. And that's it. So please, you never think that I don't know if somebody is, telling me good things, or if somebody is motivating me to give Diksha or get connected to Thakurji. He is probably intentioning to, I don't know, take what from you. Trust me, even if you sell yourself off, you still cannot repay what a guru gives to you, which you don't even know. He gives you that attire. After wearing that attire, it is no chance that Radha Ramanji is not going to look at you. The existence, the luxuries, the jewelry of this world will never make you look beautiful in the eyes of Shri Radha Raman Lal. The more beautiful, the more of the jewelry, the more of, you can say, the beauty that Gurudev gives you on the day of Diksha in the form of Tilak Kanthi. That is the best thing that you can wear and make Radha Raman get attracted to you. So, Bhagwan is himself saying, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktaya Prayachati. The one who gives very easily available, very readily available things like water, like flower, like leaf, and like Patram pushpam, fruit. If you're offering me even this much out of love, and as a result of offering, what are we expecting? Take a fruit and give me a garage of fruits. Offering 10 rupees and praying, please, lottery of 10 crore. Right? Bhagwan is saying, Tadaham bhakti prahit. A bhakt is always selfless. You know, when you call yourself a bhakt, there are few things that you must know that will give you the authority that you call yourself. Everybody is not a bhakt. Please, if you're wearing a gopi dress, wearing a tilak, kanthi, looking like a bhakt doesn't make you a bhakt in the eyes of Radha Raman Lal. A person is a bhakt in the eyes of Radha Raman Lal who is selflessly in love with him, who is not just offering what is there with him in his best capacity to him, but also offering his entire heart. You know, when I'm bathing my son, Nimai Dada, that's the best time of my day. I don't let anybody else bathe my son. Because for me, when I touch his feet, I am very sure the feet of Radha Raman Lal is exactly that same size. I touch those feet, I'm like, oh my God. Sometimes, you know, I am his mother, but still sometimes when he's lying and I just feel like I put his feet on my head and I'm saying, Radha Raman Lal, I can feel that curve that you have in your feet with that tilted foot. So I feel like that foot is actually touching me. So the emotion, you are in Vrindavan, you're not in Vrindavan, you're rich, you're not rich, you are successful, you're not successful, does not matter at all. How much intensity of love is there in your heart for him, that matters to him, that's it. How many rounds, how many parikramas, how many Vaishnav friends, this drama is just for you. We do chanting for ourselves so that we become tamed, we become disciplined. We take the association of people. Radha Ramanji doesn't get attracted when you take association of people. We become mentally sane to meditate in the lotus feet of Radha Raman. And when we are meditating for Radha Raman, that is the time when Radha Raman meditates upon us as well. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tan sathaiva bhajamyam. If somebody is remembering you, you automatically have somebody is, remembering, you get hiccups, right? The same thing happens with Radharaman as well. So Bhagwan is saying, a person who selflessly offering me things so that I could become happy. Only reason of offering me things, and offers all of that with love. I accept with whole my heart all those things that he's offering, and in return, I give him, bless him with my love. The next shloka of today's class, please look at it very carefully. It's a very important shloka. That's why I took a little bit time to elaborate on on it. Oh, mother thumb. Yes. यत्करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि ददासि यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय यत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम् यत्करोषि यत् अश्नासि यत् जुहोषि ददासि यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय कुरुष्व मदर्पणम्. कौन्तेय, हे अर्जुन, तू यत् करोषि, जो कर्म करता है, यत अश्नासी, जो खाता है, यत जुहोशी, जो हवन करता है, यत ददासी, दान करता है, और यत जो तपस्यसी, तप करता है, वह सब मुझे अर्पण कर. Trust me, if you are not dedicating whatever you are doing, whatever you are seeing in the lotus feet of Radha Raman Lal, you become accountable for everything. Bhagwan is clearly saying, don't keep anything to yourself. You learned a shloka. For that matter, this small thing. You know, whenever I read something, whenever I finish a stuti, whenever I do archan, in the end, I always say, Shri Radha Raman Charan Arpan Mastuhu. Radharaman, I learned everything. I gained a lot of knowledge. I tried to know a lot of things that could probably make you fall in love with me and make my nishtha and your lotus feet stronger. But now, after reading all of this, I think I am not capable to handle all this gyan inside me. So I am offering all of that in your lotus feet. Now, when you had a 50 kilo bag in your hand, and if you think if you'll keep that bag to yourself, you are going to bear the pressure and the weight of that bag yourself. But the time you have given that bag to somebody, that means that you have taken the bag, but now that pressure of the bag is no more on you. Now you have given the bag to that person who eternally owns that bag, and now you are no more under the pressure of that bag. The same way Bhagwan is saying, whatever you are doing in your life, whatever karma, may that be going to the office, coming back from office, cooking, whatever you're doing, talking to anybody, looking at something, listening to somebody, speaking something, whatever thing that you are doing in your life, whatever जो कुछ भोजन करता है, whatever you are eating, you have to first offer it. Radharamana, this is for you. And when you say this is for you, then the entire food becomes gunatit. Now that food, may it be anything, it is not going to develop a negative sanskar in you. Whatever you eat becomes your character. That is the biggest reality of life. But now if you will be very careful in eating all the sattvic food, still you are eating sattvic food. Why? Because I want to be healthy, I want to take better decisions. But Bhagwan is saying the day you start offering even that sattvic food will no longer be food, it will become me. And that means you are actually eating my qualities, and that is how you're going to get more stronger towards me. जो कुछ यज्ञ करते हो, whatever good you are doing in your life, all the austerities, whatever we do, I do this much mala, I do this many havans, I do this, I do that. Bhagavan saying, if you are thinking that you are doing all of this, definitely you are going to get punyas. But after getting those punyas, as I always say, you have to go to Swargalok, be very comfortable, but then come back here, born as a mother, a daughter, a son, or whatever, and bear all those pains all over again. So Bhagwan is saying, whatever good you are doing, austerities you are doing, whatever you are eating, whatever normal day-to-day life things that you are doing, whatever you are doing to serve people, whatever seva you are doing, everything is dedicated to Radharaman. Trust me, you speak something good, Shri Radharaman Charan Arpanamastu. You did something well, Radharaman Lal, only for you. There's no other motive. जो कुछ तप करता है, or whatever tapasya that we are doing, all the anushtans that we do. Generally, people do anushtans to fulfill their desires. If you want a son, do this. If you want to have money, do this. Bhagavan is saying, if you have a goal, and because of the goal you are doing austerities, that means you're going to get that goal only in return, not me. But if you are doing austerities in your life, tapasya in your life, purushcharan in your life, and the motive to do all those tapas is that Radha I want to become capable so that I can eternally serve you forever. When you have to wear an ornament of gold, that gold ornament has to go through very, very, strict and very, very hot environments. It has to be burnt on fire for such a long time so that the jeweler can give it a shape that you can wear, right? So Bhagwan, you can also, give us as many sorrows, as many hardships in life. You can, make us that shape, that whatever you want me to serve you in your eternal seva. But the only thing is that if Bhagwan is giving you shape, and you will, get away from all of that thinking that this is not for me, then you are never going to become the shape that Radharaman wants you to become. So Bhagwan is saying, Arjun, Putpatram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, out of love serve me, I will accept it. And secondly, whatever you are doing in your life, just dedicate it towards me. The next shloka, third shloka of Gita ji today. शुभाशुभ फलैरेवं मोक्ष्यसे कर्म बंधनैः संन्यास योग युक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि. एवं इस प्रकार संन्यास योग युक्तात्मा, इस प्रकार जिसमें समस्त कर्म मुझ भगवान के अर्पण होते हैं, ऐसे संन्यास योग युक्त चित्त वाला, शुभाशुभ फलई शुभ और अशुभ फल रूप कर्म बंधनई, कर्म बंधन से मोक्ष से मुक्त हो जाएगा और विमुक्तः माम उपेष्यसि, मुक्त होकर मुझे प्राप्त करेगा. So see, Bhagwan is saying a person is not called sannyasi only when he wears orange clothes and leaves his family and go. No, no, no. Sometimes when you are also detaching yourself from the things that you are doing in your life, that also makes you a sannyasi. So Bhagwan is saying a person who is offering everything that he is doing to me, he is actually a sannyasi living in a grihasti. His body looks like a grihasti, but from within he's a sannyasi. Whatever he is doing, the husband feels she's doing for me, becomes happy. The children feel very happy. My mother is cooking for me, my mother is doing. But in the heart, the mother knows, that lady knows, that girl knows that she's not serving the husband. She's not serving the children. She is only doing Shri Radha Ramana Charan Arpanamastu. I am just serving my Lord. I'm preparing myself. I'm brushing myself that I have to be very efficient in doing my job role. Only then He's going to take me, promote me to His eternal job. Have you seen a person working in a company doing a really bad job, and does ever the boss promote them? No. But a person who is doing very good job, handling everything very well, balancing everything very well, the owner, the boss of that company promotes that person and gives him perks also, salary hike, extended number of holidays, this. The same way, Radha Ramanji has made very clear the appreciation that you get in this material world is an example of what kind of appreciation you get in the spiritual world also. When you are doing the things right and in the best way in this material world, the things that Radha Ramanji has told you to do. If you're not a good daughter and trying to be a good devotee, you can never please Radha Raman Lal. If you are not a good mother and Thakurji has blessed you with children, but you're trying to be a very good, devotee, very good Vaishnav, you can never be that. A good Vaishnav, a good devotee is good in every role of life. Not from the eyes of the family members, but his own eyes. He would do the best he can for everybody that Radha Ramanji has blessed him with in his life. And if that everybody are not happy with the best he can do, then that's their problem. That's not his problem. But Bhagwan is saying that person who is ultimately dedicating everything from me to me, he is automatically not attached to anything. And a person who is not attached to anything in this world is known as a sannyasi. Person who leaves everything, is detached from everything. So Bhagwan is saying that person who is free from all the karmas, and that person who doesn't meditate on shubh and ashubh. Radha Raman Lal, trust me, works wonders. Will you be happy? Will, when I do this will make you proud of me? Do it without any fail. And on the other side, if Radha Ramanji you feel is not going to be happy, and the entire world on the other side is telling you, do it, don't do it. Don't do it. So Bhagwan is saying a person who is that thoroughly dedicated towards me, Bhagwan is saying that that person is no longer the owner of his body. Owner of it. I am the one who's taking care of him. I am the one who is going to bless him with that eternal secrets and eternal association that will push him towards me. The next slok, the second last slok of Srimad Bhagavad Gita class today. Sorry, the last slok? No, second last. समोहम सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्. अहम, मैं सर्वभूतेषु, सब भूतों में समभाव से व्यापक हूँ. ना मेरा अप्रिय है और ना ही कोई प्रिय है. तू ये माम, परंतु जो भक्त मुझको भक्तया भजन्ति, प्रेम से भजते हैं, ते मई च, वे मुझ में है और मैं भी उनमें हूँ. As I'm saying, Bhagwan is saying, I am in equal quantity and proportion residing in everybody. Doesn't matter you are a believer of Radharaman or not believer of Radharaman. Radharaman is there in the heart of an astic also, a believer of God, and is there in the heart of a nastic also, who's not a believer of God. But Bhagwan is saying, I am absolutely neutral towards everybody. But the only thing is, the quality which I have is that I become dominant in the lives of those people who become dominant in my life as well. Radharaman, do this. Radharaman, should I do this? Radharaman, I'm confused. Help me. Radharaman, do this. Radharaman says, those people who are always depending upon me, I am also always depending upon them. So people who are my bhakta, who are always dedicating everything to me, I am also always meditating upon them. Bhagwan is clearly saying that in this world, there is nobody who is dear to me, and there is nobody who's not dear to me. Everybody, with everybody I am available in the same spirit, but those who are in love with me can experience my love back, because then only they get that gateway of exchange of that love. But those who are not believers of Radharaman ji is sitting in their heart and sleeping. But those who are constantly calling Radharaman, they are not letting Radharaman sleep, and his Radharaman is always active for them. Whenever they are meditating, sometimes Radharaman ji wants you to do something and you're not able to get it. He would even take a form and come out and make you do that. So this is what Bhagwan is saying, that Bhagwan, I'm available for everybody, but those who are my devotees, those who are my lovers, they can experience and feel my love as well. Right? So the last slok of Bhagavad Gita class today, quickly we'll do it. अपि चेत् सुदुराचारो भजते मामनन्यभाक् साधुरेव च मन्तव्यः सम्यग् व्यवस्थितो हि सः. चेत, यदि कोई सुदुराचार, अतिशय दुराचारी भी, अनन्य भाव से मेरा भक्त होकर मुझको भजता है, वह सह साधु एव मंतव्य, वह साधु ही मानने योग्य है, क्योंकि सह, वह सम्यक यथार्थ निश्चय वाला है, अर्थात उसके भली भांति व्यवस्थित निश्चय कर लिया है कि परमेश्वर के भजन के समान अन्य कुछ भी नहीं है. See, this gives us so much of power from the past that we have lived. Everybody could have a different past. Somebody have very horrible past. So a lot of us could have a past wherein we were non-vegetarians. A lot of us could have a past where we have done really bad things. Maybe, a lot of times even, gone out of maryada to do a lot of things under the influence or whatever. But Bhagwan is saying it is all right. Don't worry. If you had a bad past, and today if you know that there is somebody called Radha Raman who will still accept you, when from the jail, people say your Thakurji has married so many 16,108 wives. Oh my God. She said your Krishna is so, he's such a tom, he's what do you call that kind of person who has a lot of crushes? Yeah. Okay, let's skip that word. But he's so naughty that he has so many wives. So when you read the scriptures, you get to know who are these women whom Radha Raman Lal has made his wife. 16,100 were those who were captured and raped and tortured badly by demons. Thakurji freed them, fought with those demons, freed them. And when they went back home, nobody accepted them. It would have been better if you would have just killed yourself but not come back home. Thakurji said, the person who is not accepted by the world is accepted by me. I'm going to make you my wife. And now when you have my name after your name, let me see who has the capacity to, say any ill to you. So these are those women. It is all right if we all have done crazy negative and bad things in the past. I have done too. I didn't know I'm the chosen one. I was also doing some random things from my material mind. But the day you fell in love, the day you realize Radha Raman loves you, he has entered your life through some medium. Him coming in your life definitely means that you belong to him. There is no, every child sitting here or physically or online, all those who are able to know that there is some Radha Raman existing should definitely believe that you have found your eternal man who is so powerful and he's going to fight the whole world for you. So Bhagwan is saying a person who is the biggest sinner, even if today he starts to meditate, he starts to do Ananya Bhakti, he starts to do everything for me in his life, I will accept him with all my heart and I will give him that love that everybody is starving and meditating upon. So whatever you have done in the past, let that be the past. The past cannot be changed. The present can be made better and future will become best if at present we are making the right decisions for ourselves. So be very wise, and that is what Bhagwan is saying. Whatever you, a lot of people come to me and say, Ma, I have done this. I don't know if Radharaman will accept me. Ma, I've done that. Ma, I was like this. I was like that. Today, you all have got the answer. No matter what you are, who you are, whatever you have done, even if you've done a murder, trust me, I know nobody would have done that. But if you would have done that, Radharaman, you say, but if today you become my Ananya Bhakt, you become that devotee of mine who is thoroughly, clearly, deeply, madly, insanely, fully in love with me, I will make everything right in your life. And there is nothing that Radharaman cannot make right. If he can make Yashoda Maya see the entire universe in his mouth, if he can become all the Brajvasis, all the Braj Balak and the cows, when Brahma ji took all the gop from the jungle when Thakurji had that, I don't know if you all have heard that Leela or not, that one day Thakurji was in the jungle with his friends, with all the gop balaks, and Thakurji wanted to eat what one of his friend got from his home. So he said that, no, no, I'm not going to give. Thakurji said, you have to give me. Because what he got was stale. But he was just pretending that it is very tasty and very fresh. Thakurji said, you're teasing me. I'm going to eat what you have got. So forcefully, Thakurji wanted to eat it, but I think it was Baruthak. Yeah, Madhumangal. It was Madhumangal, and Madhumangal, he said, I will eat whatever you have got. So when Thakurji was snatching that laddu from Madhumangal, Madhumangalji put that laddu in his mouth. And now he thought, now to it is, I have eaten it, it's in my mouth, he will not eat. Thakurji opened his mouth, took out the laddu from his mouth and had it. And all of this, Brahmaji was looking at it. All the heads of Brahmaji got really crazy that the person who's chuta, the person who's eaten food is taken as prasadam by the entire world, that Triloki Konath, that eternal power, supreme Godhead, Sri Radha Raman Lal, is eating the food that has been eaten by somebody else. He said, this is not Thakurji, this is somebody who has taken the form of Thakurji. So he took all the Gro Balaks from the jungle and took them to Brahmalok. When Thakurji realized that where are all the cows, where are all the Go Balaks, then he meditated upon it and realized that Brahmaji has taken all of them to Brahmalok. So Bhagwan said, Acha, I think Brahmaji has become a little egoistic. I think he's, feeling very proud of his power that I only have given him. So let me teach a lesson to Brahma. Bhagwan became all the cows of Braj himself. Bhagwan became all the Gobalak. And everybody reached their home. And you know why we say all the gopis are married to one and only Krishna? Because Krishna was Krishna became all the Gobalaks and Gaiya of Braj for full 1 year. And it was during that 1 year only that all the gopis got married. So it is not those balaks that gopis got married to. In fact, it was the Krishna who had taken the form of balaks, and all the gopis got married to him. That is also an antarang bhav of Braj. So when Brahmaji got to know that it has been 1 year, let me see what has happened in Braj, everybody got vanished. And he was shocked to see that one Madhumangal is here and other Madhumangal is playing in Braj. All the cows are there, all the balaks are there, and he was like, oh my god, what is this? And then he realized that it is not those balaks and it's not the cows. In fact, it is Krishna. Then he looked from his divine eyes and he could see Krishna playing in so many forms in Braj. So there is nothing that Radharaman Dal cannot do. He can do everything. He can change your present, he can change your past, and he can change your future as well. So he's the most powerful. So believe in him and thoroughly love him. That's the only way to please him. Quickly, we'll do the next two shlokas of Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam and we'll conclude the class with a beautiful sutra. The sutra is very, very beautiful. Today, we all must listen to the sutra very carefully. I am quickly going to read the next two shlokas and we'll move because I'm going to send this PDF, this screenshot on the group so that you can read the earth of the Vishnu Sahasranam shlok. But today I'm just going to quickly read the shlok. Swapanah swavasho vyapi naikatma naika karma krit vatsaro vatsalo vatsi ratna garbho dhaneshwarah. And the second shlok of Vishnu Sahasranam says, धर्म कृत धर्मी सदा सच्चरमक्षरम अविज्ञाता सहस्रांशुर विधाता कृत लक्षणः. So we all will read these two shlokas in the home. So we'll quickly move to the sutra of today's class. So in a village there was an old man who had a very private and a very precious thing with himself. And it was a gold plate. He had a gold plate about which he never told anybody. He used to hide that gold plate in his almirah, a small box which he had kept hidden in the entire room. And he used to feel that one day I am going to feed somebody who is very elevated and special in this plate. So he used to wait for that day that somebody will come to his home or he'll find somebody whom he would give food in that plate. So one day there was a sadhu who came on his door. So everybody said, oh, this is a very big saint who has come to your door. You must, feed him. You must, because he was a very good man. So anybody who used to come to that village would definitely visit that old man. So when that sadhu came to the home of that old man made him sit and realized today is the day when I'm going to feed this person with in that gold plate. So he went to his room. He suddenly opened that hidden box and he could see that plate. And the moment he looked at that plate, he realized that, this sadhu, he's not even wearing proper clothes. He's very poor. He's, every day going from one village to the other village. So why would he relish eating in a gold plate? What's the fun of feeding him in the gold plate? So he thought, let it be. I will feed somebody more special. This is a gold plate. I must feed maybe a king or somebody who belongs to the king in this plate. So he closed that box and again went to that sadhu, made him have prasadam in a regular plate. Few days passed. So one day the minister of Raja had come to their village. So when that minister came, so he was doing the corrections in the entire village. So he said that I am going to stay in the village for the night because that person, old man, was the most respectful one. So all the village people said that you should stay in his house only. So today again, that person had a realization that the minister of Raja has come to my place. Today I'm going to take out that gold plate and feed him in that plate. Then suddenly the minister sat, he went inside, opened the box, again looked at that gold plate and thought, he is the minister of Raja. But this gold plate is so special. I think Raja himself should eat in this plate. Why should I make his servants eat in this plate? Again, he closed that box and went back to the minister, made him eat in the normal plate. Few days passed as well. A time came when the the kingdom in which he was staying was attacked by other king, and their king failed. They got lost, and that king won over their king. So the king himself was going to all the villages and making his own army, the old king. So when he came to their kingdom, their village, so he was just having meetings, talking to everybody. He said, "ऊपर थोड़ा धीरे करेंगे." यति बोली थोड़ी नीचे धीरे आरती के लिए गई. So when the king came to the village, that person, everybody from the village said that we are going to host you in that person's house only because he is very, very kind and a good person. So when the king went to his house, today was the day. He was very, very sure that my gold plate is going to get used. He went inside, opened the box, and the moment he opened the box, he had one more thought. He said this plate should be used by that person who has won in life, who has had success in his life. But my king has already lost. Why should I feed in the gold plate somebody who's a loser? The moment he realized that, he again kept the gold plate back and made the king also eat in the normal plate. After few years, the gold plate was still waiting, still waiting. Nothing happening. But one great thing happened, that old man died. That old man died without even feeding anybody in that plate. And he had hidden that plate in such a way that nobody could find that there is a box in this corner of the house where he has hidden the box and the plate. After many years, one day, that old man's bahu, daughter-in-law, was deep cleaning the house. And she found this very old, very badly stuck with mud, and a lot of bad things were there stuck on it. And she pulled that box out, and she realized that this was a very old box that belonged to her father-in-law. She opened that box. On the top there were some clothes, stinking badly. She removed those clothes, and then she could see that there was a plate under those clothes. But that plate, because it had been so many years, it had turned black. It got black in color because of the mud, because of the, it was not touched for so many years. So the wife of her son, of the daughter-in-law, screamed to her husband, "See, this such a dirty black plate. I don't know what Pitaji had to do with this plate. Let me throw it." To the husband, the son of that old man said, "Why do you want to throw it? We have recently adopted a pet by the name of Kalu, a dog. Give him milk in this plate every day. At least this plate will be used in some or the other way." So the wife said, "Okay, yes, very good idea." And from that very day, that gold plate, which had to be served for somebody really, really great and special, was used by Mr. Kalu. He used to drink milk every day, the most elevated being on the. Yesterday he was Pillu, but today he's Kalu. It's okay. The dog's name can be changed. So, and that Kalu lifelong had milk in that black turned gold plate. This was funny. Everybody's laughing in the class, but it teaches us a very, very important sutra of life. We also always keep thinking, not today, not this moment, tomorrow, somebody better, somebody else. We will do it tomorrow, tomorrow. And trust me, tomorrow never comes. Because when tomorrow will be there, tomorrow will again turn into today. And then again, you say, as you said, you will do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's tomorrow will again become tomorrow. And then tomorrow. And then tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. We always believe that, today I'm not going to start reading. Tomorrow, today I'm not going to take the class. I will take it next week. Today I have to go to the market. I have to take mummy here. I have to take papa there. I have to meet my friends. I have to do my work. Not today, tomorrow. And next week again, you have more important things you had this week. You have more important things in your life which you had even the last week. And then again you're busy. Then again you're busy. tomorrow never comes. If that old man would have served the sadhu in the first plate, in that plate, his entire dream of feeding somebody in that plate would have become fulfilled. But why we all are still depressed in anxiety? Because we always want to do everything tomorrow. We'll start with mala tomorrow. We'll start to learn stuti tomorrow. Tomorrow, those who are relying upon tomorrow will always fail in life. कल करे सो आज कर, आज करे सो अब. Radha Raman Lal, I want to serve you, I want to make you happy. I am in this, I'm in the car, I don't know I can do anything or not, but right now I'm going to chant 11 times Mahamantra for you. Started. Your spiritual journey started from there. Why you want to make so many plans? I will do this. Probably the best of people who are too much planners are very bad executors. Don't have OCDs in your life, obsessive compulsive disorders. Start very easy. Very, very easy. For me, it started by doing one mala, not to impress Radha Ramanji, to impress the one who sits here, Maharaj. But it started with impressing him, and today it has reached him. So don't make a lot of plans. Start with what you can do right now. Radha Ramanji, I don't know if I'll be able to do all of this tomorrow, but today I'm going to start with, I promise you every day, if not anything else, I will speak and chant 11 times Mahamantra to you. It started. All those people who are relying upon tomorrow's, trust me, make this a bigger, statements of your life that tomorrow never comes. You will never be able to achieve what you really want to do. And it is not applicable in just spiritual life. It is applicable in all aspects of life. Want to become a teacher, you want to become a trainer, you want to become an officer, you want to go in the army, whatever you want to become, you have to start today now. Then only you will be able to frame the further course of action. It is very, very important. See, Maya today comes daily. Yes. If you want to start, if you do something today, today is every day. So beautiful. You prep, you say, rather than I will do this for you today. And tomorrow also you'll say, I will do this for you today. And again today, and again today. And today will never end. So very, very important. Those things you really want to do, start them today in some or the other way. Don't wait that today let me sort my friends, let me sort my family, let me sort my travel. Everything will be sorted tomorrow. Trust me. And even if not sorted, good. Use your productive energy in doing things that matter in your life. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your today impressing the people who are not even gonna matter in your journey. Chachi, tai, nani, papi, I don't know what all. Just do the bare minimum you have to do. Don't overindulge with your friends or everybody around you. Overindulge with the one and only. Do things for him today. Leave everything else on tomorrow. All the material things. Because if you are doing everything for him today, trust me, whatever is important for you to do today is all he wants to see you doing tomorrow as well. Very, very important. Okay? So, kal kare so aaj kare so ab. So these girls were going, they were like, Ma, we are going. I don't know when we'll come back. Maharaj is giving Diksha tomorrow, and I don't know. We have to go and we'll not be able to take Diksha. Then I was like, oh my God, who has seen tomorrow? And if they'll go from Braja with that feel that I don't know if I'll be able to get, what if I will get caught by Maya outside? I told Maharaj, I don't want my children to get stuck. Please give something so that they become powerful. See, when you ask from anything from your whole heart, Radha Ramanji gives all he has to fulfill it. Maharaji said, okay, I will give them Diksha today. They got Diksha not tomorrow. Okay? So if you believe in today, Radha Ramanji is going to be yours today. And today comes every day. On this note, we'll end today's class. Lots and lots of love to you. And I will see you all next Monday. Please Try to learn the next 2 shlokas of Vishnu Sahasranam. Read these shlokas that we have done today. And Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktaya Prayachati. This shlok, if possible, please learn it as well. And we will have the question answer round maybe later. I have to leave for my other duty as well. So I will see you all next Monday. And if you have any queries, probably you can send us a message on Instagram or our official number. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhu evacha patita nama pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo namo namah. Shri Radha Raman Lal ki jai 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 jai.